Sony bends the knee to the PC community. Let's get into the video. What is up, guys? It's your boy Hercules, and we are back with another video. That is right, we are talking about Sony. We are talking about Helldivers 2 and all the drama that was going on. Now, before I piss some people off, I'm a PlayStation fan. I have a PC. I really don't use my PC to game unless it's for specific games. But aside from that, when it comes to Helldivers 2, I played it. I gave it a review. I think it's a solid game. I'm not really a multiplayer. I'm not really an online type of person. But I think it's a fine game, and I can see why people really enjoyed it and why people put so many hours into it. But if you've been living under a rock for the past month or so, Sony decided to force PC players to have a link account to their PlayStation. Basically, take your Steam account, link it to the PlayStation Network so you can continue to play Helldivers 2. They said this was for toxic community. Basically, they were trying to prevent from toxic players, but who knows? And a lot of PC players came out saying they didn't want to do this. This is ripping them off. A lot of countries don't have a PlayStation Network, blah, 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 blah. Sony gets hacked mostly like every year. So I understood. But as a PlayStation fan, I looked at it as a no big deal because I've always owned a PlayStation. As far as I know, my information is not out there. Blah, 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 right? So I looked at it both ways, and I just thought to myself, I understand why Sony did it. I understand why the fans are mad. But why? Like I said, I know why they did it, but there was no point for you to even do it. Because now you put a sour taste on this community of PC players. And Sony said they want to get into the market of PC. Well, now a lot of people are going to be looking at you. Now a lot of people are going to be judging you. We've seen what you did to Stellar Blade. So to me, it just didn't make sense as a business. I understand why you did it, but it didn't make sense why you would do it when you already had a very successful game. Well, I guess they finally heard after all the bitching and moaning we got from PC players. And yeah, it looks like PlayStation decided to bend the knee, and it's not going to force anyone to do the link connection to their Steam account to the PlayStation Network. And if you remember, before they decided to bend the knee, they were actually delisting the game in the areas where there was no PlayStation Network available. So they were going full force into this. But I guess they started seeing all the bad reviews. I guess they started seeing all the money go away because of a lot of people were getting refunds. And I guess they decided, you know what? We got to bend the knee. We got to take the L. And they took a major L. And I think this opens up the gates to potentially getting Stellar Blade free from the uncensored version we got. But I'll make a video for that on another day. But yeah, man. So yeah, PlayStation bend the knee. PC gamers win. All gamers win pretty much. It just, like I said, I understand why the fans were mad. I understand why PlayStation would do it. But it wasn't the right business. It wasn't best for business. Sony takes the big L. Now a lot of people are going to be looking at your history. They're going to be looking very closely at PlayStation because we know PlayStation is going to do something else just like this. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Are you guys excited to get back on Helldivers 2? I played it. I gave it a try. I liked it, but it's not something I'm going to be going back and back and back and back to play it. I had my fun. Maybe I'll wait until they release some newer villains or stuff like that. Then I'll jump back and fight for democracy. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. And if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat, tears, and blood, you can see it in my eyes. My future's turning up.